Welcome to Update News. Online. 14 recruits are currently undergoing training to become members of the Wilmington Fire Department. The 13 men and 1 woman make up the 36th Wilmington Fire Department Academy, which will bring the department up to 173 members. Prior to becoming full-time firefighters, recruits must attend fire school and take an emergency medical technician course.
The students that are in the academy themselves go through about a 2-month program that includes blocks from as basic as how to connect fire hose together to as specific as how sprinkler systems are incorporated into buildings and the roles and responsibilities of different levels of firefighters and fire officers on the fire ground. Their academy is designed to prepare them for most of the situations that they'll encounter out on the street when they're fighting fires, protecting the citizens of Wilmington.
Funding for 13 of the 14 members of the current class is coming from a controversial grant approved by City Council this past spring. The money, in the form of a grant for staffing for adequate fire and emergency response, or SAFER, guarantees that salary and benefits will be paid for the next 2 years. 1 additional firefighter position was approved in this year's budget.
In this current fiscal environment, when you look around the country, so many fire service organizations, public safety organizations are having to cut back due to limited funds in their jurisdictions. The Department of Homeland Security came up with the SAFER grant to allow departments to fill staffing voids. We applied for a grant in 2009. It was not successful, but we were successful in the 2010 grant. We received $1.7 million to hire 13 firefighters. With that, it's going to allow us to fill some staffing voids. Hopefully, it will allow us to have every company in service when staffing when staffing permits. So the fact that we were allowed to apply for the grant, and we accepted the grant is huge. And now it's up to us to train our young firefighters and get them on the line so that they can serve the city.
The city received and reviewed over 400 applications to fill the 14 open slots. Wilmington has the only paid fire department in the state of Delaware. The recruits are currently undergoing training in the essentials of firefighting at fire schools in Newcastle and Dover. And though certification is the goal of the 3 months of grueling training, it is not the main focus.
How to be safe on the fire ground, how to show up for work in the morning and make sure they go home and everybody that they work with goes home at the end of the day, and any victims that they encounter get the best chances of having their life saved as possible.
This is Update News.